Today, we're talking about Golden Visa renovations.
Welcome to our channel. I am Rafael.
I am Mia. We're the founders of Portugal, a property advisory company that helps you buy like a local. We're often asked what kind of renovation or rehabilitation project that needs to be done to meet the requirement for the Golden Visa threshold of 280,000 and 350,000 euros.
And just to make it clear, 350,000 euros threshold means that you need to invest in the interior territories or in the islands. And the 280,000 euros means that you need to invest in the low density territories.
Behind me, we have a building that is being constructed. And as you can tell from the ground floor of this building, this used to be a ruin. So this fits and meets the Golden Visa requirement when it comes to renovation and rehabilitation. And another kind of property, which is the same level of property like this, is a plot. Because for plot, it's also construct, building something from ground up. No matter it's ruin or plot, it always requires you work very, very closely with your architect, because the architect needs to submit the project to the City Hall, and the City Hall will give you feedback and probably will take a little bit time. Usually we're talking about 1 year or 2 years to get the project approved. So this is something to keep in mind. One thing that is very, very important, after the construction is finished, the City Hall will send their technician and engineer to come to check if everything is exactly like the project indicated from the beginning. And then they will issue a license of use, what we call here licença de utilização.
Another option for your Golden Visa investment, if you go for this threshold that needs to combine property and renovation contract, it's something like what is behind me. Old building that needs renovation, and although it's not a ruin, you still need to work on it in several ways. For this property, for instance, you can choose to do a full scope of rehabilitation or just do it in the interior of it. Eventually, the outside also needs some love and care. Let's say that you just want to do a rehabilitation project in the interior of this property. And if you decide not to change dramatically the layout, if you decide not to install new bathrooms, then you don't need to ask for a permit or to submit a project to the City Hall. But if you want to change the visual language of this property, the original visual language of this property, then definitely you need to submit a project to the City Hall and wait for their approval.
We have some very exciting news we would like to share with you. If you have been following us for a while, you know we regularly post content across TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, our blog, our FAQ page of our website to share with you everything we know about the property market in Portugal.
However, we have been receiving so many questions about people's specific situations, ranging from purchasing a property, property renovation, D7 visa, Golden Visa, and we've decided that it's time to add another service to our list to better assist you.
We are now offering commitment-free consultation calls for those of you that might have specific questions regarding your own situation. We understand that not everyone is ready to bite the bullet and purchase a property in Portugal, and you are more so seeking information before you even decide to take the leap. Or if you are under time pressure to make a decision and need our help to vet a location or a property.
By clicking the link in the description below, you can schedule a 45-minute call with us. We will answer all your questions to the best of our knowledge. We look forward to speaking with you. So here is a perfect example of a property that, although they didn't change much of the original visual of the property, they did increase the size of the windows, as you can see. And this needed a renovation project and a submission to the City Hall for getting approved. Behind me is a good example of a property that you can see that it was fully renovated, but they did it in a way that there was no need for submitting the project to the City Hall. They basically repaired the facade without changing. They also changed the windows for more efficient ones. And then it was just painting and a little more. So in this case, from the outside, they didn't need to apply for any permit to do this rehabilitation.
In Portugal, a lot of renovation are actually deemed to be rehabilitation. Why? Because the cost of holding a property is relatively low here, and many people get their property via inheritance that need to divide with their other family members. So oftentimes the property are left there for many years. So rehabilitation, we usually talking about changing the plumbing. This is the minimum we should do, electric work. And if we're talking about the house, we need to change the roof, redo the insulation. Usually we need to redo the floor as well. But we always try to keep the original floor if it's still beautiful and in good shape.
As you can see, it's not just about doing a fresh coat of paint in your new property. It's much more than that. It's rehabilitating your property in a way to increase its level in terms of comfort, in terms of bringing it up to the days that we are living now in 2022.
So Golden Visa is exactly like Rafael mentioned. The main purpose of the Golden Visa program is about rehabilitating the city, the town. I remember the first time I was in Lisbon, I think 13 years ago, downtown Lisbon did not look like what it looks like today. It was pretty run down in certain areas. But right now, if you look around, we have these beautiful restored buildings, which is very, very good to see. So I'm not sure it's all because of Golden Visa, but definitely the program like Golden Visa encourage people to invest and rehabilitate in historic city like this. Definitely is very helpful.
If you want to see more about renovating property in Portugal, please watch this video that we are posting here.
If you enjoy this kind of content, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button below.
And don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram too. We are quite active there also.
See you next time. Ciao.
I am Rafael.
I am Mia.
Low density territories and
it's busy on this road. Like, subscribe, and the description. Oh, every time.